Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. The next step to getting perfect fit when making a dress is also to draft accurate basic bodies. But before then, for you to draft your accurate basic bodies, you also need to understand that you need your measurements and you need your proportions. For the measurement, we already know how to take our accurate body measurement from the previous video. Now let's get into learning how to get our proportions. And for us to get our proportions, we need some of our accurate body measurements. And now let's get into that. I use Natalie bray method to draft out my bodies, but in this class, I'm going to be showing you the modified version of drafting Natalie bray. For us to draft our pattern, you need your measurement and then you need your proportions. For the measurements, you can take them on the client's body directly, but for these proportions, you have to learn how to derive them, right? If you're going to be sticking strictly with Natalie bray method, then you have to stick to these proportions. But in this case, we are working with a modified version, and I'm going to show you how to derive some proportions. You don't have to stick with these ones. So here is our model's measurement, and these are the proportions. For us to get our proportions, we need two important measurements, which are the bust measurement and the neck circumference. So once you have those two, then you can get your proportions. So for the proportions, some you have to use a formula to get them, and some are just standard that you have to stick to, right? So I'm going to be giving you for standards. We have for a small size, we have for a medium size, and we have for big size. So for just note that we are working with, when I say small size or medium, so small size is between burst 30 to 34. That is small. Then medium is from burst 36 to 40. Then a big size is from bust 42 to 46. So just note that, right? So now let's get into getting our proportions. These measurements are in inches and not in centimeters. And also note again that we are working with a modified version of Natalie bray method. When we're drafting our pattern, we're starting with the back bodies first. And for us to start with the back bodies, we start with a 0.0. So for 0.0 is a standard for a small size. So 0.0 for a small size, it is 1.25. For a medium size, it is 1.5. And for a big size, it is 2 inches. Note again, these measurements are in inches. So that is how to get your 0.0. The next one we need to move to is the shoulder line. For the shoulder line, is also a standard for all sizes. The back shoulder line for the back is a standard of between 0.75 to 1 inch. So usually the big people use 0.75, the slim people with longer neck use 1 inch. That's for the shoulder line for the back, which is a standard, right? Then the front is a standard of 2 inches for all sizes, so that you can understand very well. This is first for the back. This is our 0.0. This is the measurement for the 0.0. For this size now, we're working with a medium size because our model size is 36, which means that the 0.0 for her will be 1.5 inches. So this is 1.5 inches. The next one is the shoulder line, which is 1 inch, which is 1 inch. So this is the shoulder line, right? For the front, this is the shoulder line for the front. The shoulder line for the front is a standard of 2 inches for all sizes, which is this. 2 inches for all sizes. The next thing we need to move to now is the armhole length. So the armhole length is, you have to use your burst divided by 6 plus 1.5. So for our model now, our burst is 36. So 36 divided by 6 plus 1.5, that will give us 7.5 inches. That's how to get your armhole length. And this is the armhole length from here to here is the armhole length, which is all the way to the front, right? Then the next one is now the across back length. The across back length. For the across back length, for you to get your across back length, that is the armhole divided by 2, which is 7.5 divided by 2, and that is 3.75 inches. This is the across back length. This is what across back length means, which is different from your shoulder line. This is across back length, right? Then the next one is the across chest. The across chest. So the across chest is 2 inches standard above, 2 inches above the armhole length. 2 inches standard above. So, and we need the across chest for the front. The across back is for the back. The across chest is for the front. So this is the front pattern now. This is the armhole length. 2 inches above it is our chest line, and it's a standard for all sizes, right? Then the next one is the dart line. The dart line is bust divided by 8 minus 1, that is 36, divided by 8 minus 1, and that will give us 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches. So that is how to get the dart line. And the next one is now the bust span, or nipple to nipple. And for that, that is your dart line, the dart line measurement times 2. So we got 3.5 times 2, and that is 7 inches. So this 7 inches is now our nipple to nipple. So if you measure from here to here, which is 3.5 inches, so from here to here now, 3.5 inches times 2 of it, by the time you open it, that is 7 inches, and that is the bust span, or the nipple to nipple. One now is the shoulder dart. Remember that we're working with a modified version of Natalie bray, which means that we're going to be having shoulder dart. So for us to get our shoulder dart is a standard. For small size, it is 1.25. For medium, it is 1.5 inches. And then for big size, it is 2 inches. So this is the shoulder. This is the shoulder dart. So our model size is 1.5. So from here to here now, measure, you see that is 1.5 inches. I have 2 other measurements which I did not mention, and then these are the neck depth and then the neck width. So for you to get your neck width, it's a standard of the neck circumference divided by 6 plus 0.5. That's the formula. So our model's measurement is 14.5. That's our neck circumference divided by 6 plus 0.5, and that will give us approximately 2.9 inches. That's how to get the neck width. Then the next one now is the neck depth. For the back, is a standard of between 0.75 to 1 inch for all sizes. That is for the neck depth for the back. But for the front, the neck depth for the front, that is your neck circumference divided by 5, right? So that is the 14.5 divided by 5, giving us 2.9 inches, right? So this is it. This is the neck width. The neck width for the front and back are the same thing. So whatever you use for the front and back, which is this 2.9, as you can see, is the same thing you're going to use as the neck width for the front as well, which is this, right? Then the neck depth for this size now is a standard of either 0.75 or 1 inch. For a smaller size is 0.75. So this is it. This is 0.75 or 1 inch, right? That's your neck depth. But for the front, neck depth is the neck circumference, which is 14.5 divided by 5, which is this. That's 2.9. So from here to here now is our neck depth. So basically, this is how to go about getting out our proportions. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video, where we'll be learning how to draft accurate basic bodies using modified Natalie bray method. Bye.